So they have lots of different types of food, of course. I mean, it's an entire island. I mean, in preparation for that, there's over 20 million people on this island. And so food has become a pretty major part of, culture anywhere. And rice is their staple. They start with rice. A lot of the rice they eat has actually been farmed there, and some of it's also imported. So they eat rice, and rice is, it's not as like we would eat it here. They eat rice over there in giant portions. I mean, that's the base of all dishes. So you'd get like a plate of rice about that big, and then you'd get a little serving of meat about that big. Meat and beans, or chicken and beans, some form of that along those lines. And then they would also serve that plate of rice, the meat, with another bowl of like a broth. And that would be used to, wet the rice down, make that more palatable. And then maybe another different kind of fruit, like a tomato salad, like something that's been added with vinegar and onion and something like that too. Also add a little extra flavor. And that was usually what we ate. And that was a very delicious meal. Otherwise, that was a pretty extravagant almost for them. So a pretty common meal would just be the rice and your meat. On the other flip side, they had street food. Street food was mostly deep fried. They would deep fry like bell peppers. They deep fry potato, they call them cutlets. They were just these little potato, almost dumplings. Potato mash, they'd put ground beef, green onion, make these little potato patties, batter them, and then fry them, and those, you'll love them. Those are so good. They'd fry bananas. They had other kinds of street food, which was like a cold food. They'd make potato salad. They'd make pasta salad. Those you'll see a lot at little side places. With those kinds of food, you have to eat those either really early in the morning or wait till the next day, because their mayonnaise is egg-based and they don't have refrigerators. And so there are, a threat of not so happy things in those foods. They drink a lot of fruit juice, fruits. I was completely organic in one of my areas. I lived like literally 2 minutes away from the market, and we ate completely all natural foods that were farmed within 20 minutes from where I lived, and it was very good food. You just had to watch cleaning, make sure you're cleaning well, and just cooking things fully.